What's up, guys? My name's Kenny. Hope you're all feeling good today. This is a bonus video, so you guys are getting two videos today. In this video, I just want to go over a game review of a really fun game I just played where I had a brilliant move. And this brilliant move was just so cool to find. I don't really know if it was like that special or that crazy of a tactic, but like it just worked out perfectly for me, and I gotta show it off. This is probably one of the more fun games I've played in a while, but to be fair, my opponent did not really play that well. So yeah, let's go and get into it. The opening, nothing special. By the way, this is a 3-minute game, Blitz. My rating is at 1505. His is at 1462. I get the black pieces, and he starts with e4. I play the Caro. We get into this position here. Nothing really too crazy. I guess like this, the computer says is an inaccuracy. I usually see most people play here with the bishop. So I don't know. Maybe this is not a good move. The computer just says it's not great, so I don't know. But besides that, I bring my knight out. So I bring this knight here, attacking this pawn. And when it's my turn, which my opponent makes another move that the computer does not like, it says this is a mistake. When it's my turn, what I probably should do here is take, and then take, which, by the way, is my whole idea. I do this like almost every game. This is what I'm trying to do. But for some reason, I just thought that I couldn't do it yet because I thought there was something else defending this. I don't know why. Maybe in other games, the bishop is here defending it. So I just assumed that it was defended, whatever, an extra time. So I couldn't, because if the bishop, hold on, let's look at this real quick. Let's look at this. Let's say he goes here. I go here. I go here. He goes here. I go here, and then he goes back here like he just was. See, in this position, I can't take there, right? So I think I was getting a little bit of seeing ghosts from like from like previous games that I played. So when I was here, I should have done that, and I just didn't because I'm so used to the bishop being here instead of here. Anyway, the game goes on, and so now I bring the queen here, attacking this, thinking now I have an extra attacker. Now I'm good, but I didn't need to do that at all. He goes here. Obviously, I mean, I was attacking that pawn, I suppose. Anyway, now here, finally, I take. And my opponent did what most people do in this position, which is they think they're pinning my knight to my queen. Computer says it's a blunder. And it is a blunder because this is not really a pin because I just take their bishop with check, and in this particular position, he has to take back with the pawn, so he damages the structure, makes the king more wide open here. So yeah, computer absolutely loves my position. Minus 3.85, almost minus 4. This is really great for black. Although to be fair, I know that I'm better because of damaging the pawns here and from taking this pawn. Like I get that, but I would never assume that was that much better. Plus, at this ELO level, we blunder all the time. So, actually, being able to win here, we'll see. Yeah. So I move the queen out of the way because obviously the bishop's attacking it. Game review here says it was a miss. And when I was looking at this earlier, I was like, "What did I miss?" I'm like, "Oh, I bet I was missing this fork." But no, there's actually not a fork here. I mean, it really looks like this is the right thing to do. But apparently, this is not a fork because he can go knight a4, attacking the queen. So now the queen has to move, and then he just moves the bishop. So, doesn't really work. Doesn't really work. I didn't see it in the game anyway, but just thought I'd show you guys that. All right, next thing that happens, I move the queen here. He defends the pawn. I move the rook over. He moves the knight. I mean, now I think this would be... Hold on. Let's just say he makes a random move. Now would this be a fork? No, why? The knight can do the exact same thing, attacking my queen in the exact same way, except instead of going to a4, it goes to b5. Instead of my queen being on b6, it's on C7. Okay, well, you know what? Okay, fine, fair. Okay, let's see. What actually happened in the game here, though? Move the rook over, he moves the knight back. Okay, I push this pawn, and we take here. Now I'm attacking the rook, so the rook moves. I move the queen over to f7, obviously trying to get in here, attacking the king or something. Brings the knight forward. I don't know why here. I thought I'm going to push the pawn. I guess I just realized that, well, the knight can't take it. It really seemed like getting my pawn pushed forward here might be a good thing. I don't know why. Don't typically do this sort of thing, but I did. I pushed the pawn here. Computer actually does really like it. Computer does love this, actually. So, okay. But now the knight's all the way in the corner, and it can't really get out. So he does push the pawn forward. This creates a place for his knight to go. That was sort of an unintentional, like, cornering of the knight. This might be why the game review, or the analysis here, says that I'm really winning, because the knight's in the corner, kind of doing nothing. So he moves there. What's my next move? I bring the rook over. He brings the king out for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he thought his king was, like, not in a good spot. I mean, I can't check the king because the queen's here, but, like, I don't know. Like, I guess I get it. He wants to move the king, but now that's another spot his knight can't go. So his knight's going to stay in the corner for a little bit longer. Oh, yeah, the eval bar absolutely hates this. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, let's go and see how this game ends. I pushed the pawn forward, thinking this was a good move. Computer does not think it's great. Push this pawn forward, which is good. He takes, which he should not have done. I take back with the bishop. Computer says I should have taken with the knight. And then the queen would go here, and I don't even know how I would play this position, to be honest. Computer says take the rook, and then bring the knight over here. Okay, you're attacking this, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't take with the knight, though. Took with the bishop. So that did not happen. Pawn gets pushed forward. I mean, makes sense. I could have taken it for free. Now this would probably be an absolutely horrible thing to do. Trading my great bishop for a horrible knight and also losing a pawn, I guess. Although I don't know if that king capture would be fantastic. But either way, I don't know why. I just see checks and I think, oh, I got to do it. But no, you do not have to do every check you see. So anyway, I didn't know what to do here. I slid the rook over. King kept moving. So he moved the king from here to here and now here. I don't know why he keeps just moving his king and not his other pieces, but okay. I threatened this, which I don't even know really what I'm threatening. I'm threatening a check, obviously, but I don't know if I have an actual move with the bishop that's good, but okay, he moves the king, which in this case it actually was a good move. Now I move the queen here. I don't know why. Like, I'm not really threatening this pawn because the queens and the rook are both here. I just didn't know what to do, and I thought maybe pinning this would be good. Putting the queen on the same diagonal as the king. Potentially, if he moves his queen, maybe I could take this. I don't know. I didn't know what to do here. So then the king keeps on moving. What are we doing at this point? Like, the king just moved from here to here to here to here to here. And all of his other pieces are, I think, in the same position. It's kind of odd and bizarre. Anyway, I move the bishop back because I want to put the knight here. Computer doesn't like it, but okay. Rook comes here. I don't know what that move really does. I guess he might want to double or something. Now I'm threatening another discovered attack. In this case, the knight going here would capture the queen, so he does actually have to do something. He moves the king over. I do move the knight here anyway, attacking the queen. Queen gives a check, and now that the queen gives a check, I make the really, really important move of king h8. Why is king h8 such a great move? Let me tell you. King h8 is a great move because it gives me a connect 5 here. five black pieces on the dark squares. We got to do the connect. I don't think I've ever really seen this setup. 5 pieces like this, like that. I mean, this is just really cool. Having connect 5 like this is absolutely incredible. So I was threatening the queen that was there. I mean, I thought about like, how the heck do I get I need the queen to move to get this check, right? The queen was here, so I thought, okay, we need the queen to move. He pushes his pawn here. Now this is where the brilliant move comes into play. This is what I wanted to show you guys. This was such a cool thing to do, and it doesn't even seem that cool at first, but it gets cooler as we go. And I'm going to show you why this brilliant move was so fantastic. You guys probably see it already. What's the move, guys? What is the best move in this position? Tell me what it was. I just gave you a big hint. The big hint was I want to go here. Now, I moved the rook to c3. Rook to c3. Why is this such a brilliant move? Well, you're attacking the queen, so it has to be addressed. So, this is what I calculated. He takes with the bishop. I give a check. King moves, and here, my initial thought was to take the rook. But then I realized that can't be good because I just gave up a rook. And now I win the rook back, but he takes my knight back with his knight. And I forgot that the rook was protected by the knight. So all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. I can take this rook. This attacks the queen. I wonder if it matters, actually. Does the game review care? Yes. The game review says that this is much worse. Okay. Yeah. So I'm glad that I switched up which rook I took, because I was going to take this one. But I took this one instead. And this was the best one to take. I did not even, that's not what my plan was. When I saw the fork, I didn't even realize that this was a fork on 3. I thought it was just a fork here. I did not even think about that rook. So anyway, good decision to take this, threaten the queen. He has to take it. Or I mean, I guess he could move the queen, but then he doesn't win my knight, I guess, right? So he has to take the bishop. Actually, the best thing to do here was to line up the rook with the bishop because he can't move the bishop because it's pinned. But I did not see that. I'm going to be honest with you. So I took, and, you know, the pawn is defended. It's defended by the bishop. That's a really strong pawn now. So that was the brilliant sequence. Did you guys find it? But there is more because we have to review something else, guys. You can't just look at the bishop taking because that's not the only thing that could have happened. He could have taken with the rook. And at this point, it's like, I can't go here because he just takes. So if he takes with the rook, which he didn't in the game, then I take with check, and he can take with the bishop, and then, okay, I win the rook. Cool. That's a good position to be in. But, like, I don't know, then he could maybe go here. No, I don't think he would want to go there. It's my move anyway. Or would he go here first? Yeah, it does say bishop here first. Oh, interesting. I should respond. Instead of taking the bishop like this or like this, computer says go here and then take with the queen. All right. I would never have done that. Anyway, so this is one possibility. Whether he takes back like this or like this, it doesn't even matter, right? But like, isn't that just an even trade? We trade rooks. No, it's not an even trade. No. But I thought, what if I took with the rook and he takes back? Oh, wait a minute. Connect 6. It wasn't just a connect 5. It was a connect 6 because I put the rook there. I'm almost trying to create an entire chain of black pieces all the way across the dark square diagonal. That is hilarious. Imagine you did that in a game. Have you guys ever seen a connect 6 before like this? Okay, anyway, let's look at something else here though. So what if he takes with the queen? you think I can't go here now because the queen's defending it, but it's actually a discovered attack. The queen cannot take it because the queen is pinned to the king. So this would win the queen, obviously. So you couldn't. I thought maybe you could take with the queen, and then like it's just a rook trade. You know. In fact, he won my pawn out of that, right? Like I thought. After looking at the game review, I thought, okay, yes, in the actual game he took with the bishop, but what if he took with the rook? Would this not just be a rook trade and he wins my pawn? You know? And I thought maybe that was the case, but that's one of the reasons why this was such a brilliant move. And it, again, I overlooked the rook taking it. So maybe there's a scenario, maybe if the queen wasn't pinned here, maybe if the king was somewhere else, maybe that rook sacrifice wouldn't have made any sense. You know, like what if, okay, let's set something up. Let's set up let's set this up because there's still a fork here. Okay, so there's still a fork here. So what if I go here now and he takes and I take and he takes? I can still do this? Wait, he has to block with the queen. Well, why doesn't he just go here? Oh my gosh. That's amazing. See, I wanted to set that up because in this situation, there would still be a fork. But in this case, this would not have been a discovered attack, so the queen could just take the knight. But somehow that's still a good move there because it's still a check. Okay, that didn't even happen in the game. I haven't even reviewed that yet. I was just curious. Okay, so let's actually look at, again, the setup here. So here, yeah. And so yeah, then again, for some reason, this opponent just keeps moving the king. Even in this position, he still thinks, I'm going to move the king. You have a queen. You have a knight that's stuck. You have a rook. You should probably move the rook so you can get your knight out. Like, I get that this guy's losing in this situation, but like, technically speaking, he has a queen, a rook, and a knight. I have a queen, a rook, and a bishop. Material-wise, I'm only +1. So like, but like, neither of us can see the computer. Like we don't, or the analysis. We don't know the evaluation. Like if I was him, like why would you not? Why would you keep moving the king every time? Okay, so I move the rook over. This is the best move. I am threatening this, and he does not see it, and it is mate, and that is how I mate him because this pawn is protected by the bishop, and the king can't go here because of the pawn. So that's how the game ended. After that brilliant sequence, I thought I would share that with you guys. It was so fun. It was such a fun game. And it was probably a fun game because my opponent played pretty poorly. Like, he just kept making non-moves with the king, so I got to do whatever I wanted almost. But, I mean, to be fair, I was making a bunch of threats, I suppose. And the Connect 6, man. The Connect 6 just brought it all together. So I guess with this whole sequence, I guess I got really lucky that this was it was such a brilliant move that he couldn't do this. I got lucky. For sure. Now I'm curious if something like this happened, Would the game be over like immediately, or it doesn't look like I can win another piece right away? I could go here. And he could go here. I would lose the game. Oh, wait. The queen's just hanging. I'm just making moves. Wow. Yeah, no, he couldn't do that. I didn't see. Okay, I'm blundering in the game reviews. I do that a lot. We should make that a thing on the channel called a game review blunder, where you're analyzing the game and you're like, okay, let's do this, and then it's just a blunder. Okay, guys, this was fun. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. I play chess. Well, I'm trying to get back into uploading daily, so we'll see how that goes, though. But no, this was fun. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.